Also, what's up, beautiful souls? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mamina. You can call me Mina for short, or Divine Starseed. This is another tarot quick flip through, with a short mini reading at the end for the Hera Tarot by the BastetTarot company, a new company that I really adore. I'm loving all their stuff thus far, and I believe they're possibly a sister company to the Hera Tarot. The designs are quite similar, but also very different. I will have the links to this one in the description, so make sure you check that out should this deck interest you. I already have in total 3 from them. I got these 2 at the same time. I've used this one on my channel, and I just used this one for the winter solstice. The gilding on both of these were done by me. So when you go to order, the decks don't come with the option of gilding. They do come with the option of getting the deck by itself or getting the deck with the book. And from my experience, whether you get the book or not, you always get some type of stone or crystal. Same with the Ceres Tarot company. You're always getting some type of stone or crystal in the deck with it. Just show you quickly the book so we can get that out the way, for those of you who may have been interested in it. And without further ado, loves, let's get into your flip through. And that was the flip through. They shuffle really well. I'm pretty firm yet gentle with my tarot decks. I'm not a heavy-handed person with them. I will say that they are pretty sturdy though. It's a thick cardstock. I don't know if you guys could tell that, but it is a thick cardstock. Yes, they have a gloss to it, but they also have this amazing texture. Can you see that? Hopefully the camera's doing it justice. If you're not into glossy cards, I don't think you would mind with this one, honestly, because the imagery, the vibration of the tarot deck itself, the things that can channel through are endless with this deck. So I don't think that you'll mind that too much. Let's get into the reading I'm channeling here. It's something to desires, and I actually do have a desires versus want spread that I've made, so we're going to check that out and see if the desires and the wants are aligning here. What could be going on with that? It's the holiday season, so there could be a lot of things that you're desiring and just kind of having an issue with. But let's see. Oh, went to the floor. Hold on. We have the Two of Swords. With the Two of Swords. The Death card. Okay, so automatically here, you're a bit stuck. The desire to get unstuck, the desire to be able to make a clear, clean, precise decision and just know from jump that it's correct, know from jump that it's right. That will help you, but you're kind of a little stuck. You know, a change is necessary and you're trying to figure out the best way to go about it We have the Page of Cups. You need to look at this from a creative perspective with new eyes. Very new eyes. I think you're focusing a little too much on what could go wrong, what may not work out, what I need, I have to have, and you're kind of mistaking needs in a lack kind of mentality. You're mistaking that for a desire here. Yes, you desire to get unstuck and make a clean decision. Yes, you desire for a change and for also something to kind of be unearthed. Like, you notice how they're making it stand out to me for a reason, but you notice how this skull is made out of pure gold and is sort of buried. It's like a need to unearth something of value. And this feels like it's very much tied into either a creative idea that you have or some type of obligation situation. I'm hearing obligation situation. So there could be a project you're working on or just a circumstance that you want to have a clear, precise view on. And it's a little hazy, a little foggy right now. But Spirit is like, well, you have to look at it from a better perspective, from fresher eyes. And you have to be willing to be open to receive the message, be in tune with yourself and with the signs coming through so that you can receive the message properly. The Page of Cups can be a sensitive person, but this isn't about sensitive like, oh, everything offends me. It's more like just being in tune. That way you can make the right decisions. You'll notice when you need to make a change that unearths something within your situation and within yourself. Okay, so those are the desires: getting unstuck, having a new change, needing to be more in tune. Let's get into the wants and see if they align with those desires, those deep desires, or if they clash a bit. Let's see. I'm going to pull from the top. We have Ace of Wands. I feel like that goes right here under Cups. We have Queen of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Notice how the zebras are walking. And if you look at it closely, it looks like they walked a long distance already. Like they're already pretty far in their progression. Okay. So you're further along in this than you think you are. You're just not focusing on the right areas or the right thing right now. Okay, the hard work will pay off because we literally have fruits of labor here. Nine of Pentacles. And I also get this energy of, again, it's like you unearthing something. Like, that's the terminology, but it could be like digging deep, and that's going to help you make the right decision and the right choice. You're going to look back at what you've done thus far and how far you've come. Pay attention to the current situation and how it can progress to the next. I feel like it has to be a meeting between two sides of yourself. This also feels like two versions of yourself. It's not one person ahead of you or you ahead of another. It's more like different phases of the journey. This looks like a young child in comparison to this one. And cups can represent youthfulness or like a young person. So perhaps whatever this is you're dealing with, it involves a young child, maybe a teen, or, you know, an adult kid of yours. Right? Somebody who it's like, well, when I make this decision, it could affect somebody younger than me, or it could have an effect on family to some extent. And you want to make sure that you make it right. And that's going to involve you being more in tune. There could be a child, other than just your inner child. There could be a young child that you need to be more in tune with. You don't want to keep saying things to a kid like, stay in a child's place. Oh, it doesn't concern you. And yet whatever the decision is, whatever the situation is, it does concern them because it's going to affect their day to day, like moving, or if a family is separating, just things, you know, certain subjects that obviously would have an effect on them, and you neglecting that, that's problematic. So if that was a part of that came through for somebody, if part of your decision was to try to figure out what to be honest with your child about, or what to let them in on and what not to, you want to be in tune with them enough to know how much of something you can reveal so that they can transition through whatever that big change is comfortably, especially if it's like a move or, you know, family not looking the same next year as it did this year. All right. We do have, again, a family vibe because she's coming out with a mother's vibe to me, like being the queen of the family, the mama of the family kind of energy is coming off of here. And she's also, once again, someone of creativity. So there could be a creative solution to your problem, most definitely. She's also the queen that can take not like a very small, minuscule, insignificant thing and make it into gold. And this skeleton rather, is made out of gold. She can take a penny, turn it into $1 million if you let her. Multiplying. She's the queen of multiplication in that sense. She's the queen of nourishing. So something needs your nourishment. It needs to be unearthed. It needs to be cared for, given some love. It might have seemed insignificant or small at first, but once you start working with it, you'll see that it grows and it expands. So we have your desire for change, your desire to like stop being indecisive, and we have the solutions to that, including of course the 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck over here. And we have the Ace of Wands. If there's a young child involved, it could be a boy. Ace of Wands can be a male child, a young male child, in reference to that. But I feel like this is you actually most definitely tapping into your willpower, tapping into actually seizing the opportunity to fix or get correct whatever it is you need to get correct. And it's right here along with a card that represents creativity, sensitivity, being in tune with your creative nature, being in tune with either a child or being in tune with an idea that's very new. It feels like a newborn babe. Certain parts of it might seem insignificant right now, but if you pay attention and you work on it correctly, and again, there's this feeling of watch your progress. Pay attention to your progress. You'll start to notice, oh snap, this is turning out to be pretty dope. This could be a big deal. Okay, so that's the message I have here for you. I don't see your desire, your deepest desire, or your wants clashing. I see them aligning should you pay attention to the fine detail and don't get caught up on what isn't working. Don't get caught up on worry. No, that's not the way to go. That's not going to help you. Instead, keep your focus high. And that, my loves, was your reading. Do comment how it resonated below and let me know what your favorite cards were. Peace, love, and light, beautiful soul.
Get your copy of Love Confession Cyber Edition. Link in bio.